Hey, how's it going, everyone? It's your hobby cat here with another Lorcana unboxing. This one should be interesting, as unlike Ursula, since this is a new set, I've only had it for a week since it came out. My schedule got crazy. Um, they actually happen to have a fresh case that they opened just for my wife and I. She grabbed one box. I grabbed another. There's two left in that box, assuming they haven't sold. And well, when my wife opened her box, she did not pull an enchanted. So hey, we might get an enchanted in this one. So I was getting a bag ready for the trash. Pop this open. Yeah, this is not like the old boxes. It's just a little tight. So I'm excited for this. There's some nice cards. But what's everyone thinking about the set 9? I'm horrible about remembering what they're calling it. But hey, Powerline from Goofy Movie's gonna be in it? That's pretty crazy, you know? Mini, Tangle, Jafar. Get these organized. I don't know why I do this. I think it's a habit from my Magic days. At least they made this pretty easy. All right, set that off to the side. I think we are going to end with the Jafar packs. I got my blue sleeves just like last time, but we'll start with the mini. Hopefully, I have the autofocus fixed, so it's not going to be an issue on this. It's been turned off both in the Logitech G Hub and on OBS itself, so hopefully. Got the camera in, and I think I've also got it so that we won't have that annoying black border issue. I, I mean, I'm trying to solve all these issues. Pack 1. Number 10 for those. Hey, we got a Gene. Nice. Brutus. Little sister. Oh, that glare. That might be a little better. Genie Satisfied Dragon. Okay, I'm just not used to seeing Genie in this form, or purple. But okay. Scarab. Wilhelmina Packard. So for any of you that are Atlantis fans, it's got to be a nice C, right? I mean, Atlantis was fun. Louis or Luis? I think it's Louis. I don't know. I think I've seen Princess and the Frog once. It's been a while too. All right, King Candy should be one more uncommon. I think no, yeah. Forest Duel, first rare is a super Bruno Madrigal, followed by Pinocchio with as a legendary, and then foil Mulan. Well, foil Light Diffuse, not Mulan. So let's get those sleeved because yeah, that might actually be a little better setup. I'm not used to working with the camera this far down at the moment, but hey, why not? Whenever this character sings a song, you may draw a card for each character you have in play. That's not bad. I might actually have to go back and rebuild the madrigals. But Pinocchio, once during your turn, whenever you're ready, this character may draw a card. Right, right. Yeah, this is useful. I am not going to complain about that for first pack open. Come to think of it, I forgot to turn my light on to say, hey, I'm recording. So hopefully we won't have any interruptions. All right. So 13. Mirabelle. Palace Guard. Tramp. Lumiere. Ugh. Olaf. Toby Turtle. You know, I'm not entirely sure. Does anyone know where Toby Turtle's from? And if so, go ahead and put it down in the comments section. While you're there, yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification icon, all the standard YouTube jazz. We got a Zipper. I mean, I kind of wouldn't mind getting the stuff to do a Rescue Ranger deck. We got the Coachman. Jeweled Collar. Oh, that's pretty. Whenever one of your characters is challenged, you may put the top card of your deck into your inkwell face down and exert it. That's interesting. I might have to run that. I'm working on an Inventor deck right now. First rare is Iago. Very nice. Second is we got a Chief Bogo as a super, or not super, but a legendary. So I don't think I'm going to sleeve the Iago, but Chief Bogo gets sleeved, and we got a LeFou as our foil. Okay. And is this going to be a repeat of the Ursula where we get like all the good stuff early on? I mean, we'll find out how good these are when I actually go and do the editing to get prices, but I mean, I'm not complaining about back to back legendaries. Pack 3. Come to think of it, I got to figure out what dinner is. Oh, sweet. Calhoun. Let's figure out what this last card is real fast. It's a number 2. I was expecting art, so I'm going to have to figure out what the art cards are in this one. Calhoun. Yeah, good, good. Gaston. I like that artwork. Television set. I mean, what are you expecting the puppies to do, right? A little better. Ariana. Yolana. Friend Owl. Pull the lever. Ah, Ka. All right. Droon, the Ravenous Plague. First rare is a Basil. Second rare, Sword of Shan Yu. And a Mrs. Potts. I may try to keep them a little closer like that if it's better. And by the way, yes, it is a new playmat. This is the Hades one from the current Lorcana release of Reign of Jafar, because Hades. Card 5. I know they did some art for these. All right, we got a Jim Deer. Wasabi. Cricky, nice. Monterey Jack. Palace Guard. March Hare. Don Carnage. Um, Actually, is this a Lady in the Tramp thing? I'm I'm fairly sure I have seen that movie, but it was probably at least 2 decades ago, maybe three. So I don't recognize it. Nephew's Piggy Bank. All right, all right. Madame Medusa. Okay. First rare, I do believe, is a Vincenzo Santorini. More Atlantis stuff. I won't complain. I do feel like I need a better camera. Super, Yzma, and we have a Rhino. Got to get that Santorino out. Leave the Yzma. Why do we even have that lever? When you play this character, if you have a card named pull the lever in your discard, you may search your deck for a card named wrong lever and reveal that card to all players. Put that card into your hand and shuffle your deck. Okay, that's actually not bad. If I decide I want to run Amethyst Emerald, that could be fun. We'll have to see how it combos. There's an art card. I've been looking for those. I do want to get a full set, so hopefully. Darling Deer, Yolana, Chaka, Mushu. Always good to see a Mushu. Anita Radcliffe. Okay, more for the puppies. Megara. Nice. Honest John. Actually, Honest John, I want to say Pinocchio. Could Carnage also be Pinocchio? That's another movie that I know I've seen, but it's been so long. Ice Spikes. Okay. Walk the Plank. First rare is a Bolt. Second rare, Sultan. And we got a foil common Bruno Madrigal. Three more packs to get through the first third. Maybe things got spread out a little better. I mean, last time I had, I believe, 7 in the first third. We're at 4 right now. I do wonder if having the camera closer like this will also work better for the Lego videos. Unfortunately, I need to find time to record them so I can find out. Granted, I'm still trying to edit the last Lego video I made. Things, schedule-wise, got just a little crazy. But my hours have also shifted at work because of the time of year we're in. So I've been having to adjust to a new schedule. A 6. So more lore. Hey, we got a Dewey. All right. Bambi. Tipo. Friend Owl. Adelaide Bonfamille. Ariana. Thumper. Nice. Rolly. Happy to see that one. Atati- Atitaya. First rare, I believe, is a Clawhauser. Second, everybody's got a weakness. Foil for the pack is a Camilo Madrigal. missed my trash can. Another art card. Nice. Jean. Tramp. Lumiere. Olaf. Turtle. Royal Guard as an octopus. Okay. Madame Medusa. Pull the lever. Trials and Tribulations. I believe that should bring us to the first rare. Antonio Madrigal. Okay. Second is a super Jafar High Sultan of Lorcana. Foil is the wardrobe. All right, so we will sleeve Jafar. Antonio can do its thing. Whenever this character quests, you may draw a card, then choose and discard a card. If an illusion character card is discarded this way, you may play that character for free. I do actually like this version of Jafar because I want to build a Amethyst Steel illusion deck revolving around his abilities. It'd be nice if he had shift, but I can work with around it. And questing for 3 is nice. The 4/4, I can take or leave. And my trash can just fell over. Another art card. That's better. Sorry for getting out of screen a moment. I was fixing my trash can. We got the Jim Deere. Bruno Madrigal. Okay, I like the mouse in his hand. Kim Purse. Good, good. Whenever you play a character, if you use shift to play the... Okay, yeah, that is useful. Hopefully I'll pull some more. Another Gaston. Wardrobe. Dump truck. So another thing to go with Carnage. Figaro. Very nice. Interesting ability. Arthur. Abu as an elephant. First rare is a hook. Okay. Sorry, got a little out of shot there. Second is a Prince John, and we got a foil Gaston. So that's our first third. We had the Jafar. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely going to need to work on the focus on this or find a better camera. Yzma, Bogo, Pinocchio, Bruno. Still not terrible. Time to get into the Rapunzel packs. Now, I do wonder if part of that was from the sleeves and a little bit of glare. I want to say, though, artwork's been looking a little better without it, or out of the sleeves on the camera, but yeah, I don't know. Another art card. Dalmatian Puppy, Tail Wagger. A card you can have 99 of in your deck. I'm not sure who's playing a deck big enough to hold that many, but Chaka, Lafayette, Prince Ahmed, Anna, Friend Owl, Beyond the Horizon. Yeah, dang it, that's more money I gotta spend. Honest John, Rockfort, first rare is a Cusco, the Impulsive Llama. Second rare, Prince John, foil is a Dalmatian puppy. I'm not going for 99 of the foil version. Another art card. Hey, a Perdita. For any and all who want to build puppy decks. Mushu. Mouse Queen. General Lee. Camillo. Bill the Lizard. Okay. Uh, so who knows what Bill the Lizard is from? Because I do not recognize this character. I may not be all up to date on my Disney stuff, but yeah. Wait, White Rabbit? Is this an Alice in Wonderland reference? Oh, sweet. We got a Hiro Hamada. Ready chosen Floodborn character. Okay. Well, I am trying to build inventors, so. Pua. Alma Madrigal. First rare. Is a Minnie Mouse. Same as what was on the packs. Monstro. And foil rare Nathaniel Flint. Interesting ability. Being a foil rare, I'll go ahead and sleeve it. I mean, it's not great, but it's something. It is an interesting ability, though, since you can't play it unless the character was damaged. Or opposing character was damaged. Definitely fits the more villainous nature of the character. Or at least what I would assume is a more villainous nature for the character. That would be a Treasure Planet character, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. Again, another movie that hasn't been seen in a long time. Good movie. Vastly underrated. Admittedly, Muppet Treasure Island was more fun, but I mean, that was Muppets. What are you going to do, right? Poor Genie. More art cards. Mirabelle. Dang. I'm going to have to ask around to see what cameras people use for stuff like this. I got one that was recommended to me by a person who films a lot of miniature related stuff. We got a Ryder, Martair, Cricky, Ms. Potts, Khan, Twitter pated. Okay. I mean, I guess that's useful. I just like the name. Sir Pellinor. All right, more Arthur stuff. Quick shot. First rare. Colonel. Second rare. Flower. And foil. Super Jafar. I will not complain about that because, again, the deck I want to build. I mean, I wouldn't mind more foil copies, but hey, one more copy, and I think I'd be pretty happy with it for a deck. Being a 5 cost uninkable, I don't know that I want to run a full 4, but 3, I think I'd be pretty happy running 3. I put that in the wrong stack. Charlotte, Mr. Snoops. I know I recognize him and I can't think of what he's from. Anita, Bobby, Royal Guard, He Who Steals and Runs Away. I see that might come in handy. Dormouse, Louie, Madam Mim. I'm getting a little high again, sorry. Gadget Hackwrench. When you play this, oh, that's my first rare actually. When you play this character, if an opponent has more cards in their hand than you may draw a card. That's not bad. Second rare is a Faline. And foil rare Tiana. I'll go ahead and stick that in a sleeve. That gadget could come in handy though. And it still fits my inventor theme that I'm working on. Now, for anyone who's been keeping up with Lorcana news, what's your thoughts on them adding 2 new rarities? One of which being more rare than an enchanted, which is already 1 per case. I mean, I'm kind of indifferent. But what's everyone's opinion? Go ahead and leave a comment down in the comment section. Alright, Perdita, Nero, He Who Steals, Snoops, Mouse Queen, Bobby, Undermine. Haven't seen that one yet. Chosen opponent discards a card, or chooses and discards a card. Chosen character gets +2 this turn. Okay. Roquefort. She's Your Person. First rare. Geppetto. Nice. Second rare. Super is a Maui. And foil is a Cons. So, Geppetto, and we will sleeve the Maui. Now, and I may have mentioned this in the last video, I honestly don't remember. Pull rates for this. Does anyone know? Is it a set per box? Or is it kind of like Magic where in a case you average out to a certain number of mythics per box? So I believe it averaged out to 3 or 4 mythics a box, but you could have a box where you pull 2 mythics in a box where you could pull 6. And I've been on both ends of that, which those 6 ones are nice if the mythics are worth money. I mean, if they're like $2 mythics because they're not that good, oh well, whatever. But the 2 ones, yeah, unless they're really good for those 2, it's definitely a feels bad experience. All right, another art card. We haven't seen that one yet. At least I don't think we have today. I believe I've seen it in something else. All right, we got Rhino, He Who Steals, Snoops, Queen, Bobby, Yelana, Mim, Chip. Haven't seen that one yet. Nephew's Piggy Bank. First rare is Wrong Lever. Second rare is Donald Duck as a super. Foil is a common Mirabelle. So we will sleeve the Donald. I don't know. Maybe I'll try to build a. If I pull more of these, maybe I'll try to build a Donald piggy bank deck with the nephews. Plenty of supers so far. Two more to get through the second third. Number 8. All right, we got Antonio's Jaguar, Poe Dispel, Wilhelmina, Gloyd Orange Boar. What a name. Pumpkin Spice. Actually, that's a useful ability if I want to build a racer. Wasabi. I don't really have enough to build a racer deck at the moment, though. General Lee, Coachman. I saw something nice at the back. Okay, Pouncing Practice. Zipper. I'm trying to not spoil the back card. First rare is an Archimedes. Second rare, Wreck-It Ralph. Okay, turns out the last one's nothing special. It's just a nephew's piggy bank. That slight gold frame around it, I thought it was going to be nice. So we got Archimedes and Wreck-It Ralph in that pack. Last one of the Rapunzel packs. Then we get into the Jafar, the ones where I'm hoping for some good stuff out of it. I mean, this is his set, so. $14. Mirabelle, Lafayette, Ahmed, Anna, Friend Owl, Palace Guard, Napoleon. They never come back. We haven't seen that one yet before. I put to two chosen characters can't ready at the start of their next draw or next turn. Draw a card. Not bad. Louis, first rare. Gyro Gear Loose. Haven't seen that yet. Okay. I am not as familiar with current DuckTales. Come on. Second rare. Aladdin, Vigilant Guard. Foil for the pack. Uncommon Don Carnage. So in our second third, we pulled Foil Jafar, Foil Nathaniel Flint, Foil Tiana, but more importantly, the Maui and the Donald Duck. I mean, the Foil Jafar is definitely important, but now for the good packs. Come on, Jafar, it's your set. Show me some love. And watch it turn out that the Enchanted was in one of the other two boxes. My wife and I actually both picked the bottom boxes of the case. I don't know if that was a good idea or not. It felt right. Granted, I do need a few copies of Go-Go, and I mean, I'm down to 8 packs. I did actually happen to pull one in a loose pack yesterday. But yeah, I need a few copies of the new super rare Go-Go for that Inventor deck. So I probably need 2 more. Oh, well, that's nice. All right, Dewey. Does that make all 3 now? March Hare, Adelaide, Hook, Meg, Quick Shot, Twitter Pated, Sir Pellinor, so first rare. Antonio, second rare, is a super Rhino. Third rare, or well, not third rare, but foil. And with what I just saw, we'll go ahead and set that aside. So Antonio, Rhino, foil Jasmine Steady Strategist. Super rare. This is the one that my wife wants the enchanted of, and said that if I pull the enchanted, I am not allowed to do anything with it. Like, and it's worth money if I remember correctly. Not even allowed to trade it into a store for store credit. Not that she wants to use the enchanted version or anything. She just really likes the artwork. So if I do happen to somehow pull one, and they ever make artwork of it for a playmat or sleeves or whatever, I might actually be able to do something with it. Now, I am slightly disappointed. I get this is Jafar's set, but you think we could have had a card that was Assault and commenting on how old Jafar was? Just for fun. I mean, this would have been a great set to do that in. Oh, that's some nice artwork. We got the Rhino again. Lumiere. Olaf. Hamster Ball. Haven't seen that yet, and it's a common. Well, that's an interesting ability. Dale. Rider. Stopped chaos in its tracks. Sing together 8. Return up to 2 chosen characters with 3 or less each to their player's hand. I like that artwork, but I am a Hercules fan, so. Huey. Lena Saberwing. I think that's how that's supposed to be pronounced. Interesting ability. First rare is a Honey Lemon. Good, good. I could use some more. Second rare is a super. It's Tramp. And foil is a Marsh Hare. Drop the Honey Lemon. Set that off to the side. We'll sleeve Tramp. Shift 4. During an opponent's turn, whenever one of your characters is banished, you may draw a card. This is a card that people are excited about, last I heard. I must have tore this wrong because, yeah. There we go. And maybe it's got something good in it because the pack wanted to fight me. Art card. We got a Jaguar again. Royal Guard. Jock. Alice. Television set. Captain Hook. First uncommon is a Walk the Plank. Rolly. Atatia, or Atataya, whatever. First rare is a super Hades. I'm not going to complain about that. Second rare, super Lumiere. And then we have a foil Cricky. Foil Cricky's nice and all, but I mean, super and legendary. I'm not going to complain. Let's get these, or not super and legendary, but two supers. Let's get these sleeved. And I mean, it's Hades. You know, what's not to like? You play this character, and whenever he quests, you may deal 2 damage to another chosen character of yours to draw 2 cards. You know, in Amethyst Ruby, that could come in handy. I mean, I would say pair it with the Queen, but she is Ruby Emerald, so you kind of can't. Get the Queen to quest for 6 pretty fast if you could, but I don't know. Maybe I actually need to start opening these left to right, but actually just leave them all in the box and start opening. I mean, I'd love to be able to open a case, so I'd have to probably start speeding things up after a while. But with my current finances, a case ain't gonna happen. I mean, if there was a nice discount on it, maybe. Okay, we've already seen that art card. Another Rhino, Alice, Adelaide, Hook, Meg, Chaka, Chip, Trials and Tribulations, Blue Fairy. My wife wanted this card. First rare is a Go-Go. That pleases me. I needed that. Second rare is a Queen of Hearts. I mean, neither of these are worth a lot, but I like Queen of Hearts for its ability. Go-Go I need for a deck. Foil is a Kim Purse, which I can use more copies of for said deck. Let's get these 2 supers sleeved up, though. I mean, Jafar's treating me good so far, it seems. I mean, sure, not any of the real high end with the legendaries, but really hitting hard on the supers. And we still have 4 packs to go. Art card. We got a Dewey, another Genie Dragon, Mad Dog. I don't think we've seen that one first, or yet. It's Carnage's first mate. Brutus, Little Sister, Ahmed, LeFou. Second, uncommon is a Get Out. Third is a Bernard. First rare is an Atlantean Crystal. Second, super Donald Duck. Foil for pack. Uncommon Madam Mim. But we'll get that Donald sleeved. Maybe that Donald deck will work out after all. The hope is still alive, though. We got 3 packs left. The hope will be alive until we've opened the last one. Now, I'm assuming the Enchanted is in the foil slot, but again, since I haven't opened one, and I honestly haven't watched a lot of pack openings, I really should, but just my time hasn't really lent itself to watching those whole case openings to see. Got a 17. We got a Gene, Mad Dog, Go-Go. Common version. When you play a Floodborne character on this card, you may put the top card of your deck into your inkwell face. Okay, so Ink Acceleration. I can work with that. Fits for Go-Go. Magic Carpet. I don't think we've seen that yet either. Cusco. Kim Purse. First uncommon is Only So Much Room. We got a Pluto. Interesting. Magica Dispel. First rare is a Desperate Plan. Second rare is a Stitch Experiment 626. That makes me happy. And the foil looks like it might be something nice too. Nope, uncommon. Arthur. I was thinking with the 3, maybe not too bad, but hey, we got a 626. Stitch is my boy. That makes me happy. And I mean, I'm fairly sure we were due for another legendary. So right now I'm thinking Jafar treating me good. Now, personally, if I remember correctly, the enchanted version of 626, he's licking the face of the card. That's the version I want. I don't even know that I'd use them. I want that one because the artwork amuses me. Because I don't know if I'm gonna actually build a Stitch deck at the moment. I mean, I want to, but I do not have the stuff to build it proper at the moment. I don't think we've seen that art card yet. That's good to know. All right, Calhoun, Jock, Alice, television set, Hook, Nero, Droon, Louis, Ka, first rare, is a Nani. Second rare, Iago. Foil is a dump truck. Now, I did hear rumor, and I don't know that this is the case, that you get an enchanted if you don't pull a royal, or not a royal, but a foil legendary. My wife had been hearing something about it. She did not pull one of those and did not get an enchanted. So I don't know who was spreading that around, but that seems to be false. I'm fairly sure I haven't pulled a foil legendary either. So it'll be funny if I get an enchanted. I would also love it, but last pack, the hope is still alive. We'll see what happens. Then again, I'm reasonably happy with this box so far. Art card that we've already seen. Joey. I think that's a common we haven't seen yet. Camillo. Fred. Vanellope Von Schweetz. I don't think we've seen that version of her yet. Jasmine Resourceful Infiltrator. Monterey Jack. First uncommon is a Candy Drift. We got a Jumba. Beyond the Horizon, first rare, is a Tiana. Second rare is a super Jasmine Steady Strategist. And we have a foil rare to round it out with an Antonio Madrigal. So, no enchanted. It happens. I'm not going to complain too much. I mean, it just means it was in one of those other two boxes. Oh well. Maybe next time I'll grab the top box. Grab one last sleeve. So in this, we ended up with 3 random foil rares. Not a big deal. Yeah, they're not all going to fit. $15 super rares. They don't all fit on screen. Sorry. And I will do like I did last time and have prices down in the bottom of what they are at the time of recording. So, along with a running total, 3 legendaries. I can't complain too much. Admittedly, I'm fairly sure my wife pulled 6 legendaries. So, I would have loved to have seen an enchanted, but I'm not going to complain too much. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification icon, share the video around, all that standard YouTube jazz. I'm your hobby cat, and I'll see you all in the next one.